Good run, man. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys the top 5 vehicles you need to own in GTA 5 as of November 2024. Before we do continue on with today's video, man, shout out to these absolute legends right here on the screen for simply subscribing to the channel. But let's go ahead and get straight into this video, man. Let's get straight to it. And also real quick, man, let me know in the comments down below right now, what is your favorite vehicle in GTA 5? I'm actually interested to see what your guys' favorite vehicle is as of right now. Let me know, man. So coming in at the number 5 spot, and also these vehicles are not in order, so the number 1 spot is not the best one. It's all just muddled up, top 5, you know what I'm saying. But basically the number 5 spot, or just coming in with the first vehicle, we have the Oppressor Mark II. Obviously the Oppressor Mark II has to be on this list. If you love it or hate it, you can't deny it. It's a helpful and pretty cool vehicle, man. This vehicle, obviously, do I even need to say anything about the Oppressor Mark II? This thing has rockets, it has miniguns. They recently made it very expensive, so it's going to cost you $8 million off of war stock cash and carry. So if you have 8 mil just chilling, definitely get yourself an Oppressor. But I'd say if you do have 8 mil just chilling, you probably already have an Oppressor. I mean, nearly everyone in GTA has an Oppressor these days, but you can't deny this is definitely top 5 vehicle, man. Coming in at the number 4 spot, or the next vehicle on the list, we have the Ubermacht Niobe, man. The Ubermacht Niobe, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But yeah, this vehicle is actually the BMW i8 in real life, and you're probably wondering, why is this on the list? If you've never seen this car before, you're probably wondering, bro, this just looks like a normal car. As you guys can probably tell by the footage, man, this car is insanely fast, and it's literally probably the fastest car in GTA out of literally every platform, because it is a HSW vehicle. So if you guys are on next gen GTA, definitely get this vehicle. If you're not on the next gen version of GTA, you probably could get a different vehicle, because this one isn't the fastest when HSW is not applied to it. But if you have HSW on this thing, it goes insanely fast. Now this thing is going to cost you roughly $4 million for the fully upgraded version, but I believe when it's normally upgraded, or when it's just normal stock bare bones, you know what I'm saying, buying it, it's like 2.3 mil, around there somewhere. It's nothing too crazy. But if you want to put HSW on it, this thing will cost a decent amount, but it is definitely worth getting. And if you're wondering how do you put HSW on it, all you got to do when you buy the vehicle is take it to the LS car meet and upgrade it there, and that is where you can put HSW on it. And basically what HSW is Hayo Special Works. That's what it stands for, or how, or Hayo, whatever you want to say. I'm pretty sure it's how, but Hayo doesn't really matter. And that is basically the dude that works at the Benny's shop, or I think he used to work at the Benny's shop, and he just started his own thing. And yeah, every upgrade, every car you can put HSW on just goes insanely fast. So that is why this one is definitely on the list. So coming in at the number 3 spot, or just the next vehicle on the list, I keep saying number 3, number 2, you know what I'm saying, but it doesn't really matter. This vehicle right here is a different type of vehicle to the last 2. This is actually a flying jet, man. As you guys can tell, this thing is called the F-160 Raiju, and this is the best and fastest jet in GTA 5. So if you like to fly around in the sky and just blow people up to smithereens, you know what I'm saying, with the rockets on this thing, definitely get the F-160 Raiju. Now the coolest thing about this vehicle is if you guys actually press left stick in, I believe, I'm not too sure, it might be different for whatever you play on, but you guys can actually activate stealth mode. Now if you're wondering what does stealth mode do, it's pretty obvious. It actually takes you off the radar. Now obviously when you're in stealth mode, you can't really use your weapons, but you can just deactivate it and then use your weapons in. But this is actually sick. As you guys can see in the footage, I just shot down some random dude in his jet. I don't know what that guy was up to, where was bro flying, but hey, it's fair enough, you know, the guy had a bounty, so fair that I was going for him. But I'm not too sure what he was up to. But anyways though, as you guys can probably just see by the footage, this jet is just awesome, man. Definitely the best jet to go for, and I would definitely recommend it. Now this thing can also be bought off of war stock cash and carry. Now the next vehicle on the list, we have the HVY Nightshark, and this thing is insanely cool, man. This is the best armored vehicle in the game, and obviously it's the best because it's decent. Next up we have the HVY Nightshark, man. This is, I don't even know what to say about this thing. This thing is a beast. It can take up to 20 to 30 rockets, I believe, until it actually does explode. This thing is literally a tank, but a lot faster and just a lot easier to get around in, as you guys can tell by the footage. This thing is a beast, man. If you guys want to just cruise around without getting blown up by oppressors or whatever, and you obviously don't want to sit in passive mode, then get yourself a Nightshark, man. This is one of the best vehicles for just whatever you're doing, and also PvP as well. And this thing is just insanely armored, and it looks sick as well, man. That's the best thing about this car, or this truck, or whatever it is. It just looks sick, bro. Honestly, like, this thing just looks like a beast, man. I don't know why I've got it in bright pink. Once it is upgraded, you know, chuck the matte black on there, maybe a camo livery or whatever you want to do. This thing will look cool as, but this thing looks like it's straight out of Barbie World, man. I don't know what I was doing with the pink. So you can buy this thing off of Warstock Cash and Carry for 1.245 million. So 1.25 million basically. It's a pretty good vehicle, and I would definitely recommend you guys get it. So for the final vehicle in today's video, man, we have the Fathom FR36. This is one of the coolest vehicles in the game, and it's not really a useful vehicle, but I mean, if you like to go to car meets, or if you like to just drift in general, this is one of the best vehicles you can go for, because you can put a drift kit on it. And if you're wondering what is a drift kit, it's basically a special upgrade that makes you drift so much easier compared to when you used to put low grip tires on your car, whatever you used to do, you know, lower the car, pop the tires, drift around like that. The drift kit is the best thing you can go for, and it only costs around 200k to put it on your car. Now, the only bad thing about drift kits is it's only available to a certain amount of cars, and this vehicle right here being probably the best one to go for that you can put the drift kit on. Obviously, it's a new vehicle, so the drift kit came out at the same time, so they just made it so you can put it on this car. So yeah, the FR36, you can buy this thing off of Southern San Andreas for just over $1.6 million, which is a decent amount, but it is definitely worth it. As you can see in the footage, the drifting is so great. But that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys all did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Let me know what you guys think is the best vehicle to go for in GTA, and this is not based off any like stats or anything. This is just my top 5 list that I would recommend you guys make sure you have. But yeah, I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in my next video, man. Drop a sub if you're new, man. Let's go.